Alright guys, welcome back to the channel for once again another video covering the most popular mobile game I have played, which is a lie. It's not that popular, but it's hella good nonetheless. Yes, that is right, we are going to be talking about the one, the only Disgaea RPG once again here on the channel, and today we're going to be showcasing another unit from the summer banner that is happening in the depths of winter, and that is going to be the one and only Beach Girl FLONNE. Yes, everybody give a round of applause for the lovely, lovely FLONNE. If you haven't already, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, commenting down below, turning on that notification bell, donating to the channel, doing everything. Anyway, I'm Hayzink, and I'm going to talk about Lucy. No, I'm not. I done that a couple of days ago. I'm going to talk about FLONNE. Guys, I say a couple of days ago, but for me, these videos are boof, 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 boof. I'm recording them one after the other. Hence the reason I'm sitting in the exact same get-up. Yes, we are going to talk about Beach Girl FLONNE. So again, like the last bloody video, I have taken the weapon off of FLONNE. Let's just steal his weapon. Yes, so we're going to talk about FLONNE. FLONNE, the lovely FLONNE, who is a fist user. Wow, FLONNE who's not magical. How cool is that? I am definitely into that situation. So if anyone is looking to be fisted by FLONNE, this is the banner that you need to summon on. We're going to go ahead just now, we're going to talk about her kit, we're going to talk about what you can expect if you summon this character, and at the end of the video we are going to say whether or not she is worth pulling for. And I mean that in a banner sense, not in a dirty sense, guys, so get your mind out of the gutter. So anyway, Beach FLONNE, a swimsuit wearing FLONNE excited for the beach. The power of swimwear makes her look more angelic than usual. That's right, you put on a bikini and it makes you more powerful. So, as I've already touched on, FLONNE is a fist using character. She is also of the knight symbol when it comes to your chess pieces. So if you're looking to know a bit more about them, she is a knight. She is a fist user with a high proficiency in magic, so she's already got like 9 for her staff, but her fist is her forte, okay? Go ahead and we'll talk about her abilities, because I know a lot of people kind of decide whether they're summoning a character or not based on their abilities more than anything else, okay? So, her abilities. Her leader skill is Beach Tension, which is party attack plus 15%, so that's just everyone in the party. There's no forte needed or weapons equipped, it's just a flat 15% attack for everyone. Her NE1 is New Swimsuit Excitement, which is damage that you do with non-elemental attacks plus 60%, okay? So basically anything in her kit that's not got an element attached to it, she's going to do 60% attack. Easy, easy, straightforward, nothing too complicated to explain there. Her NE5 is always wear sunscreen. At the beginning of turn, the party's HP is restored by 8% of its maximum HP. So like some other FLONNE characters, she is going to, well actually, no, other FLONNE characters buff the amount of HP that other characters give. She's going to work a bit like Love Oracle and Noelle, where she's going to give a passive HP heal to characters in your team, okay? Her NE7 is called Summer Rise. At the end of turn, attack and defense plus 20% for 2 turns of the allied character with the first action gauge. So she's given a decent buff for 2 turns of 20%. Obviously that stacks and it will go up to 40% because it can run for 2 turns. So overall, her abilities are none too complex. They're fairly straightforward, and some people might say a bit boring, but they're fairly functional and they do what they've got to do. I think they're solid enough. I like the passive heal. I think our party-wide attack plus 15%, while it's nothing we haven't seen before, it is good. And obviously that buff that she's going to give to people with the first action gauge. So if you manipulate your speed, you can pretty much guarantee that's going to go on who you want it to go on. Like for example, if you ran her on a team with Awakened Kildare, you know he's probably going to end up having his action gauge being first, so it's going to be a little bit of extra buff to him, and he can be a character that's quite difficult to buff because he ends up outspeeding his buffers. Well, that would actually play into the advantage of having him on a team with this character, because she would buff him because he's the one with the first action gauge, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about her skills. What has she got? Well, she's got 3, unlike Laharo, who had 4. She's got 1, which is called Fireworks of Love. The fireworks in the summer are beautiful. Resistance plus 25%, going up to 40%. Her second one is called Love Summer Impact. It's unlocked at level 200. And it's an S rank rising to S+, 70 SP dropping down to 58. And it's a single target debuff of defense down by 12%. So one thing you'll notice straight away about FLONNE is she doesn't require any investment to get her S rank skill. So that's pretty good. She's obviously going to be putting out some good damage without you having to worry about putting any investment into her. Her NE3 is called Great Flonzor S, which is a C rank AoE party-wide buff of plus 30%. So I think her skills are decent. I actually think it's really good that her S rank skill is not locked behind NE3, which gives a lot of people who maybe aren't overflowing with any prinnies or who aren't in a position where they can summon dupes, they're going to get access to this S rank skill really easily, which I think is a massive tick in the yes box for this character. I think that's very, very good. So all we can really do now is go ahead and look at her spells. Thing about FLONNE, even though this FLONNE is a fist user, she does have a decent array of spells, okay? She definitely does. So let's look at her spells. First of all, she's got Heal. Then she's got Mega Braveheart. Then she's got Espor. Then she's got Mega Braveheart at level 22. At level 30, she's got Giga Heal. And at level 40, she has got Omega Heal. So, even though FLONNE has ditched her wand in favour of a fist, she has not ditched her support capabilities. FLONNE is a character you can really build to support your team, okay? She's got Mega Braveheart, she's got Giga Heal, she's got Espor. Yes, it's not Mega Espor, but it's still Espor, which is quite good for removing status abnormalities off of specific characters that you might want to cleanse. She's really good. I mean, you could just simply run this character as a flat out support character if you chose to do so. Obviously, Giga Heal is going to be affected by resistance, but I mean, she's got a fairly decent resistance stat. It's quite high, you know. It's probably it is her highest stat after attack. Before attack, actually, she's got higher resistance than she has attack. So I would say that overall, FLONNE would work really well as a buffer. You can maybe stick Mega Braveheart on her and stick one of the heals on her. And along with that, you've obviously got defense coming from your NE3 if you've got it. You've got debuffs coming from that S rank skill that she's got access to. So overall, if you look at her from a character, a utility standpoint as well, she's obviously very good. She is definitely a very good character. That leads us to the point of the video where I asked the question, should you summon? I feel like we're going on a bit of a run here. Is she worth summoning for rather than should you summon, okay? And the answer to that is yes. It's definitely yes. I mean, apart from the fact that you're probably going to be inadvertently trying to summon her while you're chasing Girl Laharo anyway, if you choose to do that, I wouldn't be disappointed to see FLONNE's pop out, okay? FLONNE's pop out of the summoning pot, okay? Not FLONNE's pop out. She's too young for that. But yes, so like I say, guys, what you want to do is, I think this character is definitely worth summoning for. I'm not saying you should summon. That's not what the point in these videos are. They are they worth summoning for? Yes, I know the thumbnail's probably called Should You Summon, but realistically, it's more, are they worth summoning for? And I think FLONNE is someone who is definitely worth summoning for. It's a good unit. It's nice to have a FLONNE that's not a 40 that's a magical user. It means that later on, even if you do build her for spells, she can run on a team with Thunderlord Laharo, and she uses up one of those slots for her 40 if you chose to do that. Anyway, guys, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for joining me on today's video. I'd love to know in the comments down below what you think of this character. Do you intend on summoning? Are you going for Girl Laharo anyway? And if you pick up FLONNE, you will not be too disappointed. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, dudes, I'm Hayzink. You stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Death Note. See you later, dudes.